What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing the showcases for both Baiken and Eno, as we are on the road to doing our spotlight videos for these two characters. So as always, I like to bring you guys some unedited versions of some of the clips that you'll be seeing in those spotlights. That way you guys can get a little bit more of a feel for the performance of these characters. But before we get into all of that and more, make sure if you guys haven't already done so, that you smash that like button and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. Now, as per tradition with these showcase videos, I'm going to go ahead and do a brief introduction and show you guys the build, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here and let you guys enjoy the footage. I'm going to keep this extremely brief in this video today, especially because for the past 4 or 5 days I have been under the weather, and I've been attempting to lose my voice for the past couple of days, so I'm going to continue to try and conserve that as best as possible so that way I don't end up losing my voice throughout today and end up not being able to bring you guys anything tomorrow. So bear with me, I'm going to attempt not to be coughing into anybody's ears in today's video. But when it comes to Baiken, for those of you who have been keeping track of my pull videos for the past couple of weeks, as you guys are probably aware, I have had Baiken for quite a while now, and I have been very happy with Baiken. This character has pretty much been an extremely strong check for things such as lunatic difficulty against Nightmare Geese and Guild Raid, and in general this character to me feels like a kind of stronger version of SS Kasumi at this point, although I can't really speak to that fully considering the fact I was never able to build Kasumi up. However, from what I have been able to gather just through playing with her, she does feel like that type of character, and with Baiken, the biggest thing that she is going to be bringing to your account is an excellent check specifically to lunatic difficulty against Nightmare Geese, as I mentioned. So as you guys will see in this video, she's extremely good at that. Now, as far as the build is concerned, this is going to be the build that I have been using against Nightmare Geese. So as you guys can see, I have been rocking the Guilty Gear set, as well as the Guilty Gear option card, as well as this SS option card here, because she is, of course, going to be an SS character, and so therefore she is going to have access to a lot of these other option cards out there that some of these other Guilty Gear characters that we've talked about have not. So in general, that is what I'm using in this footage today. I am still play testing around with cards, but that's what I've got there. As far as the imprint stones are concerned, these are the stones that I'm using on here. I have 2 of the attack stones for the Guilty Gear collaboration, as you guys can see there, and then I am using this stone here for the 3rd slot because I want that critical damage. Now, I don't have any more unpairing kits, so I can't really do anything about the rest of these stones. However, I would really like to have a total of 3 crit stones on this character, so I'd probably go ahead and keep this one here, but I would probably look at maybe swapping this one off for another crit stone. However, I can't really do anything until I get some more unpairing kits, and then as you guys can see, I have double shock stones down here for my star and my moon stones. So that's what I've got on my Baiken for now. That is what I've been rocking. When it comes to Eno, speaking of rocking, this character has been pretty much what you would see with Ramlethal for Omega Rugal in Guild Raid. She is going to be to Nightmare Geese, so basically she is going to be able to go in against expert difficulty and lunatic difficulty and be able to easily one-key those as a non-SS or BS character. So this is another character that you can build up on a budget with dimensional invitations, and she is going to be able to go in and put in a ton of work against Nightmare Geese, and that is something that is going to be extremely valuable for people out there that are just getting into the game. So as you guys can see with the overall setup, now I don't have any set cards on this character right now because I have them on my Baiken. I have been using a Guilty Gear set, so keep that in mind, and then these are going to be the option card setups that I've been using with her. So in general, I have been testing things with this character. She's not an SS character, so she's not going to have access to a lot of these other option cards. So I've been testing around with things, and this is what I've been testing so far. So the Gintama card, as well as this Chrysalid option card, have been the options that I've been using. So that's going to be the build for her. And then as far as stones are concerned, I am using all attack stones for the Guilty Gear stones, and then I have these poison stones for the the Star and the Moonstones. So that is pretty much what you guys are looking at as far as my Eno. So that is going to do it for the build, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get into the footage and check these characters out in action. I did decide to go ahead and combine the showcases for both of these characters because neither of them are particularly useful against Omega Rugal, and so therefore I figured that I would go ahead and combine the two since there wasn't going to be as much footage considering that fact. Now, if you guys want to know what my fame is, just real quick here, this is going to be my fame, so that right there is what I am going to be having in reflection with these characters in this video today. So not anything too crazy, that's pretty much what I've got going on there. So anyway, you guys, that's pretty much going to be the introduction for today's showcase. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and let you guys enjoy the footage. I hope you guys find it fun and informative, but until the next video, smash that like button and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.
opinion.